Hey everyone, my name is Melinda, Sephora Beauty Director, and today I am here with one of my faves.
And I'm Myiesha, I'm also a beauty director. You're one of my faves too. I feel like you live in my computer because I haven't seen you all year, but yeah.
Today we are going to be talking about clean beauty, which I'm really excited about. They're not only clean at Sephora, but also really important, they perform so well. And I think people don't always know that clean performs as well as it does.
Yeah, I've seen clean beauty evolve over the years, and this is definitely like you will accidentally have clean products in your routine if you're a non-believer that clean products don't perform well because they are amazing. We're gonna be talking about some beauty, but we're also gonna, it's me, I gotta dash in a fragrance, because I think that's important to kind of know your clean fragrances. But this is gonna be fun. We're wearing a lot of the products now. We're gonna apply a few for you too. So I think it'll be a really fun video, so stay tuned. So our first product is from Milk Makeup, which I love talking about Milk Makeup in a clean video because it kind of has this cool person vibe that you don't always associate with clean and, eco-friendly things. So I just love that there's many different facets to clean beauty. And these are the lip colors. They come in about like 10 or 12 shades. Really beautiful. They have a ton of like very natural sort of colors. This is more like a peachy nude mauve sort of color that's really nice, and this one's called Cream. We're both gonna play with this and apply it. I chose this color, so I hope it looks good on both of us. I think it really will. So
this is beautiful. I tried it on after you told me which color you wanted to wear. I tried it on and I fell in love immediately. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, so right now it's kind of interesting. My eczema's a little flared up, so my lips are a little dry, but this has a shea butter base, so I think it's gonna go on really nicely. It is like a demi matte sort of finish to it, but I do find that's really buttery and almost applies, it almost feels like a primer. Like you can't really feel that it's there, which is really, really nice.
It's very moisturizing. That's the thing I noticed right away. As soon as it slides on, it just feels like my lips are like coated in moisture, which is incredible.
I really like a nude lip. I think I've just worn a nude lip for all of 2020 and it's 2021 now, and I'm still wearing a nude lip every day, or some sort of soft pink lip. And I have a lip liner on right now, and I feel like the dabbing kind of helps you keep the definition. Like,
yeah, I see what you mean. It almost looks more rosy that way.
I think it's a nice like natural nude. It looks more peachy on you. I feel like it looks a little bit more pink on me. It's really, really nice.
All right, so Myiesha, next, I think we should add a little bit of color to our cheeks since we added a little bit of color to our lips. This is from Tower 28, and this is the Beach Please Lip and Cheek Tinted Balm. And I love this color in happy hour. One, because it reminds me that I should have more happy hours. And two, because I just feel like it's such a nice, bright color that it will work on like a lot of different kinds of skin tones. It's a really beautiful pink that's not too much, but you still get a little pop of color. So like the name insinuates, you can use this on your lips and your cheeks. But what I like about it is that it's a cream formula, so it's super dewy and it blends out pretty easy. I just use my finger.
I will be using a brush. I'm using the number 93 Pro Blush brush, and it's angled, and I'm using the container as like a mixing palette.
I'm gonna do the same thing, but put it on my finger, tap a little bit off on my hand so I don't get too much pigment, and then pop it on the apples of my cheeks.
Yeah, I like the brush only because I have oilier skin and this is really dewy, so the brush kind of takes some of the excess moisture off of it, leaves some of the dewiness, but takes like the excess off of it. So it kind of...
Yes, and I have much more dry skin, so I actually love to use my fingers or a beauty blender often for this type of formula because it comes off a little bit more dewy and I get a little bit more of that moisture. So it's kind of cool. We both have different skin types too.
So I always apply my blush like a little baby doll, and then I grab whatever brush I use for foundation or like beauty blender, and then I just kind of tap around it to kind of diffuse it.
And you know what, Myiesha? I think of you every single morning when I do my makeup. Hopefully that's not creepy. But from doing so many videos with you over the years, I always think of you when I apply my blush or bronzer, and right after I always grab my beauty blender. So I have my beauty blender I used for my foundation earlier, and I do the same thing. I just like tap around the edges, and I swear to you, it saved my life. It's such a simple, easy step to add. But it just looks so much more seamless.
Yeah, and it's not weird that you think of me because the video team is so close. We like think of each other. Like it like weird little makeup things. I've memorized how David's hands look. That's like how close we are from him doing makeup, so it is not weird at all. Something that is very new to Sephora that I'm excited about is a Westman Atelier. I feel like this is like ultimate luxury. Like, it's absolutely beautiful.
So beautiful.
This is the Vital Skin Foundation Stick, and it's very like heavy, and the metals look really nice, which I really enjoy. I'm shade 10. This is really nice if you have drier skin or dehydrated skin, or you just want something that looks a little bit more natural finish or radiant. It has coconut oil and squalene. I've been really enjoying playing with this. I have a few shades. I've been using it to like highlight and contour and try different things with it. And it's been really, really nice.
You know I love this because I am super shy, and so this is like my dream foundation. I put this on this morning and I was just like, oh yes, it went on so easily. It's super lightweight too, I noticed.
Yes.
Like, you get enough coverage, but it doesn't feel like I'm wearing much, but I still feel like I have like a full face of foundation on. So
yeah, and
I loved it. I used shade 5.
yeah, and something really cool too, a lot of times when people talk about shade range, they think you need a ton of shades, but the more natural of a finish a foundation is, and the creamier it is, and the more skin-like it is, I mean, you saw it on the back of my hand, you could hardly see it, you need less shades because it stretches a lot more, if that makes sense. And they did a really cool job like making sure each shade was nice and neutral and could flex to like a warm or a cool undertone. So when you're shopping for it, just pick like the depth that you would prefer, and she'll have like even like little notes on like this is a little rosier, this is a little bit neutral, but there were like 3 different shades I could wear out of the range. So when you have a foundation that's super luminous and is like very skin-like, you don't need a ton of shades because it just works for multiple people. Very easy to find the shade.
Yeah, I felt the same way. To your point, I did feel the same way. I probably could have used 2 to 3 of these shades, and I just was like, well, this one works, but this one probably could too, which is great because, you know, if you wear faux tanner or anything like that, it kind of shifts with you a little easier. So this one's kind of cute because it's actually called Clean Line Liquid Liner, and it's of course clean at Sephora. This is from Ilia, and I used this today. It is a felt tip, and I got a very precise line and a quick application. Like, quick. I put this on like 5 minutes before Myiesha and I started to chat here, and I was just like, oh, I'm gonna throw it on real quick. So easy. It was so easy.
And I just like pressed down more for a thicker line. I think that's kind of the key. It was super fast. It's really, really black, which I really appreciate. I don't have to go over it multiple times because if I have to do that, then I will not use an eyeliner. I like it to be super, super pigmented no matter what, but really, really nice.
And I also like that when it goes on, it has like a little bit of a wet look. It dries down really nicely, but I love when it has a little bit of
like a vinyl,
like a sheen to it. Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of makes your eyes sparkle a little bit more.
Yeah, like not as shiny and like vinyl as like the Marc Jacobs liquid liner because he loves shiny vinyl, but like somewhere in between a matte and a vinyl, so really nice.
Also, I used today, you know, because you can't do a liner without a mascara. This is from Say, and this is Mascara 101. I didn't even feel like I needed to tightline because I was able to get so into the root of my lashes and do the little wiggle, you know, root, wiggle, and then pull up. And it worked so well. So the top of the brush is like
a crown.
A little bristle. Yeah, it's a little crown.
It's like
brush.
Or like a little man with spiky hair.
Yes, and so you can like use every little man with spiky hair. It makes it so easy because you can use any part of the brush at any part of your lashes. You can get into that inner corner, the outer corner that can be a little bit tougher with like a bulky brush. It's really great.
Our last product is a fragrance. You know, I love a fragrance. I'm trying to make room on my fragrance towers. I'm running out, but that's a good thing in my eyes. This is from Skylar, and this is Vanilla Sky. I was doing some research on the brand, and the founder, Kat, created Skylar because she found out her daughter was allergic to the fragrances she was wearing, and she wanted to find out what was in the fragrance she was wearing, and she's like, you know what, like this is too hard, let me just make my own fragrance brand, which I really love. Vanilla Sky has cappuccino, caramelized cedar, and a bit of vanilla, which I really, really enjoy. I really, really like it. It's not overly sweet. It does fit into our warm and spicy category, which warm and spicy tends to be that like gourmand, desserty sort of scent because of course the vanilla and the cappuccino, but it's really, really nice. The founder said that she likes to layer and mix things, so I'm kind of wondering what I can layer and mix with this to kind of play off the sweet notes. So I'll let you know, keep you posted.
That's what I really liked about it as well, though, is the fact that I so often gravitate towards vanilla fragrances, but they tend to be a little bit too sweet for me, and this is not. Like, I think it's the kind of coffee notes that you were talking about that kind of brings it back down to earth. And I feel like it just also like wakes you up a bit. I don't know if that's just in my head because it smells like the undertones, but...
Yeah. I try to cut back on the amount of coffee I drink. Not that I drink too much, but I've switched to tea lately. And I realized that a lot of the coffee longing in the morning was just to smell the creamer in the coffee. It smells really good. Like that creaminess of the cappuccino. So I was like, I think I'm just, you know, wanting that comfort of the cappuccino. So maybe this will be like my placebo effect. So I could just drink my peppermint tea and be fine without a bunch of caffeine. I think this would be really nice, really sensorial, and the inspo behind this was spending time with loved ones and that comfort, so it totally makes sense. We love clean beauty, and hopefully so do you. In the comment section, why don't you leave some of your favorite clean beauty picks? We love to know what they are.
And seriously, if you want to shop any of these, they're all in the caption. You can check them out there, and be sure you subscribe to our channel. We're always coming out with more videos like this, and you don't want to miss out. So until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.
Thank you.